This is my side yard in March 2016. It's year number 1 for my garden. Chili Pekin's hanging in there. Pretty impressed with that little plant. I'm going to plant some more of them in the backyard. These are my onions. These guys back here are green onions. That right there is garlic, all that back row. These are bulb onions here in these 2 rows. All of these 2 rows are bulb onions, and then all of this is bulb onions, and that's kale. I don't know if you can really see the kale. It's pretty big. Yeah, I gotta do something about that. That's my next initiative. I'm gonna put cardboard and then mulch on top of that. Right here, I didn't even use cardboard and mulch. I just wanted to do a test and see if it would work. I dumped an entire bag of pine mulch here, and you can obviously see which one worked. So I'm gonna put cardboard there and then mulch it. That'll work better, I think. So this is it right here. It's not bad. It's another yard for me, right? So I get to do 2 yards, but this yard has to have a screen because I'm not allowed to have vegetables in my front yard. And I'm actually gonna have 2 beds. I've got a bed here, as I just showed you, and I've got a bed here. This is green onions, lettuce, green onions, and broccoli. This is broccoli when it goes to flower. You can still see that it looks a little bit like broccoli there. The bees are all over it. They love that. See, here it is right here. You can see broccoli's down there, and then flowers up here. I'm gonna have broccoli in my front yard next year. This is just such an impressive flower this time of year when there's not much in bloom. And remember, this is March. There's a little more kale, lettuce, green onions, and some more broccoli. I don't know how this broccoli is going to do, to be honest with you. I think it's going to bolt. It's not flowering as big, that's for sure. It's got to be, you got to have something to do with the warm weather. Maybe it's a spot, maybe it doesn't get enough sun in this spot. I don't know, but something's different with this broccoli than that broccoli. And these Australian bottle brushes are blooming at different times. This one's fading out. This one's coming in. And this one might even get another bloom on it, I noticed. I mean, there's still quite a bit of unbloomed stuff here. But there's some that's already bloomed. This was like big and fuzzy. Next year I anticipate that they'll bloom at the same time. Down here you can see the bluebonnets. I built a little berm here. It works great. Even I dug down a little bit right here to make it a little deeper. And now it catches water nicely. The water will absorb into this whole berm. So these wildflowers will be probably here for forever. All they have to do is reseed. And so I'm hoping they'll reseed this berm. Again, this one hasn't come out yet. It's just about to. And it's just about to be massive. This is purple coneflower. And I'm kind of disappointed with this until I found out that they sometimes take 2 years to bloom. So yeah, it's kind of disappointing. This is sensitive briar. I'm totally going to let this stuff grow. I actually was disappointed that I covered this area because it has sensitive briar in it. And we should have more sensitive briar over here. Trying to find some. It won't be bloomed out yet. Here's some right here. There's some right there. See that? Sensitive briar. This will eventually be nothing but sensitive briar. I just haven't pulled up this stuff, just a matter of pulling it. And once I do, this whole area is this stuff right here. And I gotta be careful pulling this stuff up because as you can see, this little thing right here, that is sensitive briar. So if I pull this up too forcefully, I'm actually gonna rip the 2 sensitive briar branches that are growing here. So this is kind of the next ground cover I'm going to have here is going to be sensitive briar, and I'm excited to do that. I'm going to let buffalo grass grow here too because it grows so sparse that I think the sensitive briar could stand a chance of competing. See that right there? That's a sensitive briar runner that I pulled up incidentally just by pulling this up, so it's going to be hard to beat that. Here's a couple lantanas I got. This one's actually just starting to come up, isn't it? This one right here. I mean, it's been a really super warm year. Here's the other lantana. That one's brand new. We'll see what happens with that one this year. Man, these didn't even freeze this year. I'm anticipating good things from them. And as a reminder, I planted them early last year. They were all from all over the place. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see this huge, and I put it in a good area. You can see it's wide open, so the butterflies will be able to see. They'll be able to see this right here. Back there, we got some purple heart. I'm leaving that there because I know deer eat it, and that's the only reason, really. I'm going to cut it all. There's no way I'm going to let this continue. It'll take over my yard. But I leave it here because the deer eat it, and the deer used to sleep right here. When I moved in, the deer were sleeping right here every day. Well, now the deer are not here, and this is a good indicator because though this had been here for years, it was down to like one stalk because they just keep eating it and eating it and eating it. Yeah, definitely got to do something about that. So this is my, oh yeah, and I planted these guys here. I almost forgot about that. Mountain laurels. You can see they're coming out. They're starting to bloom a little bit there. Really pretty blooms, really pretty flowers. They smell like grape juice. This is just a wind block, actually. I'm hoping these get big because these will get 10 feet big and 3-4 feet wide, or 5 feet wide rather, 3-4 feet in each direction. I'm hoping it creates a wind block that goes from here all the way over to about here, and so that eventually this will be one big wall. And you can see which way it's set up, so if the wind comes from this direction, it will funnel this way, and I'm hoping to send it along the fence, bypassing my garden and also bypassing the bottle brush. These bottle brush are a hybrid, but still they can only get down to, I think, 19, and then they die, or at least they start over again. And you know, it doesn't happen here very often, but I think if I put maybe a Texas sage here, and I've got these here, that any of the north wind will be blocked. I got to worry a little bit about the west wind here, but you know, there's not much I can do about that. So that is my side yard. Super excited about my blue bonnets. All right, bye.